Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus once again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. This message is specifically for all black Americans. We have been blessed. The nation finally gave us a man for president of the United States by the name of Donald Trump, who has come in and exhibited evil in the most obvious forms that it can be made at a time when all of us can see it. All of us can see it over and over and over again. And because of this, this is the beginning of the liberation of we, black Americans. But this is the warning I want to share with you. It has been set up that we were brought here to America to be nothing but slaves. Now I've heard that there were people here before the slaves came and they gave it up all kind of justification for being here, but I'm not talking about that if that existed. What I'm talking about are black people coming here on slave ships to be one thing, slaves, to be the working tools of a race who didn't even see us as human beings, but just something to be used to work, to satisfy personal desires, whatever. But we were not brought here to be treated as men and women with basic human rights and decency. And ever since we've been here in this country, we've been treated like that. There have been people who are of the opposite race who have had compassion for black people. There have been white people, let me just say it like it is, white people. White people who have believed in peace and prosperity. They have believed in justice and have put their lives on the line to die standing up for the rights of black people. Don't forget that. Even though the sufferings that we have experienced were brought on because of the institutional racism by the white man, our liberation is at hand and we're about to step in it faster than you can imagine. But I want you to keep one thing in mind. Stepping into this new position that we are being elevated to, not by the white man, but by the power of God. And as we do this, this is not a step for vengeance. Sure, we've been killed, we've been hung, we've been given poison water, we've had everything done to us, but we're still here. And we're not going to go give white people poison water to get even. We're not going to take their homes to get even. We're not going to take their jobs to get even. We're not going to go and have black cops kill white people to get even. We're not going to do any of those things that were done to us. You see, having that stuff done to us, we know exactly what it's like. And you know what? We don't like it. Now, there are many of us who want to get even and get back at everybody that slapped us. We want to turn around and knock their teeth out. But we're not going to do that. Why? Because we're not being elevated by Satan. That's what Satan would do. We're being elevated by God. And we're going to treat white people the same way we want to be treated. But this system will not do it. This system was designed to do exactly what it has done ever since it's been here. So we're going to establish a new system, and we're going to put it in its place, or for this new system, a system that represents the way that our Heavenly Father, the Father of the black man and the white man, of men and women, would want it to be. And that is, we're going to make sure that every human being in America, at least to start, have exactly what is required for their survival. And that's food, clothing, shelter, education, and health care. And we're going to guarantee that to one another by guaranteeing to each of us a job of our own choosing. And those jobs are centered around the creation of the goods and services that will be required to meet the needs of not just black people, but all people. This is the plan that would eliminate crime and violence and terrorism and war and offer peace and prosperity and joy. And we can go to church and testify for real. We don't have to follow any benches. We don't have to talk in tongues. We just treat each other right and go to church and give God the praise and sing. And I tell you, once we start treating people right, we won't have to tell you what to testify about. You'll do it. So, black America, beware. This is your hour. Don't blow it. Don't step into it and act like Donald Trump. Step into it and act like a figure they don't want you to believe. Act like Jesus. Bye-bye.